My wife and I have 2 children. Toward the end of last year, she became pregnant with our third child. Around the same time, a female colleague I was having a relationship with at work also became pregnant for me. I could not handle both situations. I tried to persuade the lady at work to end her pregnancy, but she refused. She said she wanted to keep the baby even if I choose not to be involved. I explained that my wife was also pregnant and that it would be a double responsibility for me. But this only made her more upset. She said my wife already had 2 children and I wanted her to keep another one. Yet she had none and I wanted her to end hers. In the end, I could not convince her. She decided to keep the pregnancy. I then brought the pressure home to my wife. I asked her to end her pregnancy because we already had 2 children and I said I was not ready for the third child. She was surprised and said I was not acting myself, which was true, but I felt I could not handle 2 pregnant women. However, my wife also refused. She works and said we could handle another child together, but I knew the situation and insisted no. We argued for days. She still said she would keep the pregnancy. I thought about it for a long time and again asked the lady at work to end hers, explaining that my wife would not do so and I could not manage them both. She refused again. I was very troubled when my colleague suggested that I secretly make my wife lose her pregnancy. She said she had a pharmacist friend who could provide something to put in my wife's food so it would look like a natural loss. She got it for me and I followed her suggestion. I mixed it into a fruit juice I bought for my wife and she drank it. By midnight, she started bleeding. We rushed to the hospital. She did not know what happened, but I did. What I thought would end in a day or two has now lasted over 2 months. My wife is still in the hospital fighting for her life. The doctor said her organs are damaged and traces of the substance were found. They said it was too strong for her body. I cannot admit what I did, but I am in deep pain. I have spent so much money and I am now in debt. This week, doctors told me they are not sure my wife will survive, but they told me to keep hoping. It has been months and she has not spoken. I do not know why my colleague made me use something so strong. If I tell the truth, I could be arrested along with her. But I am suffering inside knowing it is my fault. I am sure if my wife ever speaks and learns what happened to her, she will remember that I gave her the